Okay, you know who it is. Alright, Stratus Decay back with another video. Today's video is going to be a little different. Sorry if I start getting focused on the game. This is a live commentary. But I'm going to name this new series called Storytime with Decay. Yeah, okay, I like that. Uh, this story was already told on Stratus Pack's channel. I'm going to link him in the description. I'm going to link the video that he told it in. Ibrahimovic. Oh, dang it. Okay, so I'm going to link his channel, that video. You should please go watch it. Support the crap out of him. But he said in the video that he wasn't going to name any names, but it was actually me. I was basically the victim. And today I'm going to be telling you about the time my shoe went out the window. And you could probably tell from the title of the video, but it was this was like it was nearly a month ago, a few weeks. I'm trying to tell this as accurately as possible. Like a month ago, maybe a few weeks. I was just on the bus one day. We were cruising down the highway. We had just having a grand old time. There was only 5 or 6 people on the bus. Oh yeah, I actually scored once before I started recording. Alright, so there was only 5 or 6 people on the bus. And we were just having a good time talking to each other, talking to the bus driver. We actually had a substitute bus driver. Our main driver was sick or something. I can't remember, but she was like doing something, or I don't know. But she wasn't there that day, which I'm very glad she wasn't, because this story would have had a completely different outcome. So come on, Ibrahimovic. Okay, yeah, I got this. So okay, she wasn't there that day. Like I said, if she was there, this story would have had a complete different ending. But so like I was saying, 5 or 6 people on the bus. We're just cruising down the highway, and then there was one window on the bus open, just to let some air in, because it was getting kind of hot. And it was just getting kind of hot. We needed some air. Only window in the entire bus that was open. Ugh. So I just said to the people, we were like all near the front, kind of like towards the middle maybe, and I just like said to everyone, I was like, hey, you guys want to see a magic trick? They're like, yeah, okay, or something like that. And then I was kind of aiming towards Pack, but like it's just funny just thinking about it. I was like trying to aim towards Pack, and I was trying to kick my shoe at him, because I did it like 3 or 4 times earlier that day while we were on the bus, earlier in the bus ride. I kicked my shoe at him, he'd just catch it and throw it back at me. But this time, like we were in a curve, and I just like, hey, you guys want to see a magic trick? And I expected him to catch it, but he like stepped out of the way, and it was the window directly behind him, and he just like stepped out of the way a little. And he told me, like, what he told me was like the funniest thing. He said he expected it to like just like slam against the seat or the side of the bus or the window or something. He just slam against it, and he just throw it back to me. But he wasn't really paying attention, just because I'd done it so much that day. That would be like my 4th time doing it. And so I did it, and it just went out. Like as we were turning, it was going straight, and it wasn't even facing towards the window. Once it turned, it went right through the window. It looked like a quarterback passing to a wide receiver. It was crazy. But crap, dude, I suck. All right, so it literally looked like a quarterback was passing to a wide receiver, landed right in the window, and Pack said he expected like some kind of noise, but there wasn't any. Like he didn't hear anything, and yeah, I just kind of like saw it go out the window, and I didn't really believe it. I just kind of stood there in shock for a second. I didn't have much of a reaction, but I just kind of stood there, and I was like, wait a minute, did my shoe just go out the window? And then Pack said like I said, he expected to like hear a noise or something, but there wasn't one, and he just kind of looked back and saw it lying on the road, and then everyone was laughing hysterically, and I just said to the bus driver, I was just like, my shoe just went out the window. And she was laughing too. She's like, how in the world does your shoe go out the window? She said, understand, like a hat or something, but how in the world does your shoe go out the window? And I just like I never really said much. Oh, there's a point. I never really said much. I was just like I have no idea. It was just an accident. Like it was loose. I was just making up all these excuses, and and she believed me. And like we went back. We went back. Like stopped sort of in the middle of the highway. There was uh like a little turning section, and we were kind of in it. But like I didn't want to get out because I only had one shoe on. So we went back and like one of my friends, I'm gonna name him Bill. Like he went in the middle of the highway, like this is a 4 lane, and he just went in the middle of it, picked up my shoe, came back, threw it in my arms, and at that point I was laughing hysterically just because it looked funny, like seeing this seventh grader. He's a grade below me. Just seeing this seventh grader run out and just run out in the highway picking up his shoe. It looks so funny. Like since like Mr. Peck, go check him out. Like I said, we talk about it quite a bit, like every now and then, and it's kind of like an inside joke between like the 5 or 6 of us. And we talk about it quite a bit. And like every time I get on the bus, this boy, I'm gonna say Bill or something, the one who went and got the shoe. He just looks at me, he says, "Keep your shoe on this time." Ah, he just like keep your shoe on this time. And it's real fun. It's really funny. But like after that, like we were because there's a camera on our bus and it also records audio of what we were saying, and uh like throughout the little incident, I'm not saying like the bus driver did, but there were a few people swearing intensely just because like it was hilarious and they're stupid, and it was they were just like cursing, and it was actually the funniest thing ever. And they were making fun of me, but it was so funny. Like I understand why, but like she said if they watched that tape, that like the bus driver said if they watched that tape, then we're all in trouble. They said she would be in trouble for letting a kid out in the highway, and we would be in trouble for like one some of the high schoolers who were like there, pretty good friends of mine. Uh, they said that they would get in trouble because they were swearing like dogs, and that I would get in trouble because I was standing up whenever I kicked my foot in the air, and so was Pack. So we would have all got in trouble. And then the next day, there was an announcement over the intercom. There was an announcement over the intercom. It said, it said that not my bus, but it turns out every bus was like really bad misbehaving, like just like standing up and cursing and just like walking around on the bus while it's going. And oh, my voice just cracked. And like they were gonna watch. She said we're gonna watch the tape, and there will be consequence. And I thought at this point I was screwed. This lady's gonna get fired. I'm gonna get like kicked out. No, I wouldn't get kicked out, but I get suspended at least. And I thought this lady was gonna lose her job. But we didn't go back the next day because it snowed. No, 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 no. We did go back the next day. Like they never called any of us to the office. So we thought like we were still scared out of our pants. Like it was a scary time. The next day went by. We got out of school early that day, so I was like, yes, we're saved. And then it snowed the next day, so we didn't go to school. And then we were literally out of school for the next 2 weeks because of snow. Yesterday was my first day back in a long time, so today would be my second day. And it's been like 2 or 3 weeks ago, and they've still never said anything to us. And also, that lady, the same substituted for us today, actually got off at a different spot. But so I was like the first one off at a different spot. But like she subbed for us today, so I thought everything was fine and dandy. And oh boy, I hope it stays that way. So this was a while ago, so I'm pretty sure I'm in the clear. But just remember this. And for the rest of poor Cavani. For the rest of this game, I'm just gonna unplug my mic and I'm just gonna keep playing, just because I really like FIFA, but I'm really bad at it. See, that's what I mean when I. Gah! Okay, I'm just gonna cut off my mic before I like rage. Like, subscribe, all that good stuff, as Stratus Pack would say, all that good jazz. Alright, so I'll see you guys later. Thanks for watching. Peace.